right at the very start. Hands on each other, couldn't stand to be far apart. Closer the better. Now we're picking fights and slamming doors, magnifying all our flaws. And I wonder why, wonder what for, why we keep coming back for more. Is it just our bodies? Are we both losing our minds? Is the only reason you're holding me tonight 'cause we're scared to be lonely? Do we need somebody just to feel like we're alright? Is the only reason you're holding me tonight 'cause we're scared to be lonely? Too much time losing track of us. Where was the real? Undefined, spiraling out of touch. Forgot how it feels. All the messed up fights and slamming doors, magnifying all our flaws. And I wonder why, wonder what for. It's like we keep coming back for more. Is it just our bodies? Are we both losing our minds? Is the only reason you're holding me tonight 'cause we're scared to be lonely? Do we need somebody just to feel like we're alright? Is the only reason you're holding me tonight 'cause we're scared to be lonely? Even when we know it's wrong, been somebody better for us all along. Tell me, how can we keep holding on tonight? 'Cause we're scared to be lonely. Even when we know it's wrong, been somebody better for us.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Light day today, since the weekend really wasn't too crazy. The sports betting kings, they're over 100 units. I'm gonna get Jake and the other guys in here. We'll start with the sports betting. Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo.
100 units, 17 weeks, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Love it.
Yep. We just finished our 17th week. Just went over 100 units. So pretty close to about 6 units a week, which is great, especially over that period of time. Having that kind of success is wild. So we had a couple rough ones in the middle of the week, as we remember, and then rebounded with about 5 units over the closing weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So got back up, close to 3 units for the week, which is great. Surpassed that total. Had a huge couple days. 2 of the last 3 days we missed complete sweeps by 1. So
Crazy.
everything but 2 bets hit. So we hit yesterday we had every play hit except the pod. We had a no sweat NBA parlay that hit at plus 450. And then we got our March Madness algorithm up and running. It's 3-0 to start so far. So we got that
Heck yeah.
getting dialed in for the tournament too. So on the up and up and making some money early on.
So what's the 5K at right now?
So yeah, the 5K is now on one of its second biggest legs we've had it. So we are wagering just about 150 today to get up to close to 300. And then after that, it'll be close to 3 going towards 6, and that's as big as we've gotten it. So we ended up cashing out some last time to secure some profit. We got a good pick today for the 5K too, that we got in early in the line. I don't know if we'll say who it is, but the line has moved on it already, so we got in early, got a good deal. So that'll be a fun one to watch tonight.
Heck yeah. I'm actually having to get in some of these bets. Okay, sick. Love it. We will go into little vinyl action. The Bad Omens bundles, and they also released them in singles. Obviously, the bundle was cheaper and was a steal. The out of 750s or something like that are going for around $200, or maybe they're out of 500s. So these should do really well, even though they're now out of 750 as well. The Bad Omen stuff just kind of came out of nowhere a few months ago. They're really sick looking vinyl. But did you get these? I think Slumped got them. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, I bought 6 of the bundles.
6? I got 5 of those. What
Mhm.
do you remember what the ones were last time out of?
They were out of 500 last
500?
time.
I
Oh,
think.
I think these will still be pretty comparable, even after they got bumped up to 750.
Yeah, people have some. It's gonna hurt the listing of the 500s too, just because there's so much more supply now. But these will be solid. The Pink Floyd went out of stock on Amazon. That was 99 or 98 bucks or something. Lowest ask is 199 now. We were selling these for around 150s, like I was saying. So just trying to make a quick 30, 40 bucks if we can here. The buy box for the past few months was like 170-ish. So it was nice to see that actually go out of stock pretty quickly. U2, they keep dropping different variants. They're still holding strong. March 5th sales, every variant over 100 bucks. Well, $99.99 from the one that's still in stock, but cassette here. It says cassette and vinyl plus 31 shipping. But yeah, no, these should be solid. U2's so big. Let's go into this Lego Lord of the Rings. What's up with this? There was some kind of arbitrage going on. What's the deal with this thing? Dang, it's sick.
It's I've never seen the movie, so Jake, you'll have to jump in and help me out here with this because I know you love them. I guess this is like a big scene or something from the movie, or a big location. It's $500 set targeted towards adult collectors. The jig with this one was basically to trigger some sort of Capital One cashback up to $150. I think some got that, some got 18% return. So they're selling for like, I think just over 600. So it's kind of more like break even, and your profit is that cashback. I think it comes in the form of a gift card. But either way, that's still pretty solid. And this was only available to VIP early access for now, and I think the public drop is in 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. But this is one of those you're just gonna get in, get out. This will be around for a little bit.
Yeah.
You might make some money on it back coming up on the holidays, like we were doing with the modern sets. But I don't think this is retiring anytime soon.
Yeah, right. New set. This thing will be awesome in 5 years, but it's got to retire and stuff.
That Capital One cashback shopping extension, we've used it on smaller sites before for random things, like maybe during Black Friday or something. But for Lego.com specifically, in regards to cashback, the combo of Lego.com's cashback with Capital One shopping extension has not failed us. Like, there's been so many different opportunities, especially back in Q4 when we were buying a ton of sets, that even though they weren't retiring, we were still comfortable buying them at retail cost. There were several times where that extension was, like Slump said, basically the profit margin, and you could only make money on certain sets if you were a holder of the Capital One cards that applied to the shopping extension. So I think it's definitely worth highlighting that extension once again. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's another one. Another site that's great for it.
Yeah, Urban Outfitters had a good thing. Sorry, I was muted there, but that Shopify extension is good. Or Shopify, what the fuck am I saying? Capital One, right? Good lord.
Yeah, yep.
Cool. Couple shoes. Oh, your zero turn lawnmower got canceled. I mean, that was coming. If they didn't get canceled, we were gonna start a landscaping company though.
Yeah, seriously.
That would have been awesome. Oh wow, I got 3 of those in, and they're out of 500. Which ones did you get? New ones or the ones from like a couple months ago? But either way, I mean, the out of 500s obviously are older and should do better, shorter term. Tiffany not Dunks, Air Force Ones. People got a lot of wins on these, more than I was expecting. I was like thinking we might have one person posting success.
Oh yeah. A lot of people compared it to the Dior. If you remember that Dior raffle, like back when, that was probably two years ago now, back for their Jordan collaboration, where I think even back then we had 2 members win. I know one of them specifically, and that's what everyone's expecting to be the case with Tiffany. I also saw some things on Twitter, like there were people who raffle botted it and passed the EQL protection. We'll explain that in a second. So there were raffle bots that did hit a ton of pairs. Basically, there were some debates on Twitter yesterday because they charged you, if you won, they charged you an extra $10 for EQL protection, which is basically their method of making sure that the launch is fair, which is hilarious because this raffle was much more easily botted than like your typical undefeated raffle or any other raffle for that matter, especially as of recently. And so they actually charged winners an extra $10 for that fee that they justified by saying that it explains, or that it basically ensures a fair drawing system when there were people who literally got charged hundreds of dollars by the EQL fee, which is only because they hit dozens of pairs. So in short, their bot protection did nothing, and it was literally just a volume game, just like the most stereotypical unfiltered opportunity for raffles that we've seen in a long time.
Good old raffles. Hate them. Anyways, done with this shoe. Jordan 3 Cement reimagined. I saw them giving out wristbands or something at Dick's today.
Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods did do wristbands this morning. There was a huge store list. I know in Ohio, like all 3 of our stores here, I mean, even Dublin, Vince got them, which is hilarious. And I think that kind of explains the shoe itself. I don't think these are going to do great. This is definitely one of the best 3s to release recently. Obviously, 4s are really what's hot right now, but it's pretty clear that stock is high. I mean, when you have 42 states got them, which is that's very rare. Dick's Sporting Goods usually, I mean, it's usually like a small selection of states that get these shoes, and even then, it's usually a couple stores in each state. This is like a full-on wide in-store release that we're already seeing. So I don't think these will actually hold up super well, but it's definitely there's definitely some money if you can get a guaranteed pair, which was that opportunity this morning at local Dick's Sporting Goods stores.
Cool.
I feel like this is one that might have some short-term FOMO. That's where I'd be looking to capitalize that shoe. I wouldn't be holding it unless it's for super long term. It's just that one of those classic ones that all like the old school Jordan heads will want.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Flipper Zero restock. They're
Yes.
full go on Amazon now too. No issues.
Yeah, the IP claim should be lifted. Probably like 90% sure. So I'm comfortable going for them. Price is obviously going to drop, but we saw this last time. It was like a month and a half ago. If you held them, you're making like double pretty much. And even before they had, or when they had dipped, you were still making, I think worst case, $40 each. We don't know stock, which is the one thing we have to look for. If it's small, we'll be buying as many as we can get. If it's big, we'll probably want to be a little bit conservative. But yeah, I mean, these just keep flipping super well. And I know a lot of people are going to go for them. They sell really fast. Profit's good. And the Wi-Fi boards are restocking too. Those aren't as profitable, but low cost, still some money on them.
Yeah, low cost, and they will. They're just less competitive. So a lot of people last drop at least were exclusively botting those Wi-Fi boards because they move just as quick. basically the Wi-Fi boards it's kind of a gimmick because there's a lot of functionality promoted around the use of being able to like toggle local Wi-Fi networks with the flippers, but you can't do any of that without the Wi-Fi board. So those almost sell just as quickly as the devices themselves on Amazon, which is interesting. And so there's a lot of people who are going to exclusively buy those just because they know that they can get a large number of them, especially at a lower cost than the flippers.
Cool. I think that's it for the day. Am I missing anything? I don't think so, really.
I don't think so.
Tickets? Anything on the ticket side?
No,
I
that's
saw
all.
them
Yeah.
post some stuff, but nothing
Yeah,
great.
slow day. I mean, we just had Kiss tickets. I mean, the only thing that stood out was like MSG Kiss tickets. Obviously, it's like impossible to get. I don't think any members got any good seats or for that. But if for general sale tomorrow, that'll be good. But not much else. It's a slower week.
Cool.
Sure.
All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Monday.